I don't think I'm ever gonna upload this, but this tube, Teflon tube, from here to here was exploded from this part when I got the unit. This is a second-hand unit. All the other Tef tubes were connected and fine. I unscrewed these top two screws so I can see what was going on and how to reconnect it, because the Tef tube came, let me see, it came similar to this one where both ends had these golden thingies and the rivet inside. I think that's what it's called. So I was thinking, I was like, how the heck am I supposed to shove that gold thing through this piece here, right? Like that piece is there, and I'm guessing it was sold as a unit, or like it's made as a unit already put together. And so I tried getting this piece out because this gold piece won't budge. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to just drill bit the heck out of it or sand it out or something, so that way I can now feed this tube through, reconnect the gold piece to the end of it, and then the rivet, and then shove it in. So I used a 1/4 inch, I believe, drill bit, and I just went to town on that second hole. If you're gonna do it, be super careful because it was very hard to balance this and not destroy everything. But after drilling the heck out of it, eventually my drill bit caught the remainder of the gold piece that was inside. So that's like a new one that I took off of the Tef tube over here. So that way I can thread it through, but I'll try to show that in a sec. Alright, so the naked Tef tube I shoved through the bigger hole, right? And then I fed the golden piece into it, and now I'm trying to shove this rivet thing back in. It's kind of hard. And then I just need to go get an O-ring to put in there. As you can see, part of the O-ring got shattered. Alright, so I used a hot hand, and I just like shoved it into the table, and it snapped back into place. Oh, come on, focus. It's kind of hard with one hand. Alright, so now you can see this piece. Oh shit. It's not gonna fall apart because the gold pieces are holding it together, but damn, this is hard to see. Sorry. So this piece goes in there. And unfortunately, I lost that screw. It fell way behind that white sleeve right there. And I flipped it, turned it, used magnets. I couldn't get it out. It's like underneath the machine now. So I need to get another one of those screws. Luckily, that screw is the same size as these two screws here, which I have in a baggie somewhere. I have it here. So I need to see if Home Depot may have another one of those and one of these O-rings. That's going to be really hard to find. I probably have to order online, but I'm hoping for the best. Okay, I got my machine sideways now, but I forgot to record what I did. But basically, I had the tube through there and I reassembled the gold piece and that metal rivet part. And then I screwed that piece back together. I had to unclamp this thing because that, I don't know, that square metal frame thing was not going down with that metal clamp in the way. Then I managed to find the screw at Home Depot. The threads were much finer or closer together than the original screw. And I lost another screw in there somewhere. But it managed to go in, and I screwed it as tight as I can, and I hope to never remove it ever again. And I'm just going to try to reassemble the whole thing. I basically have this part. Let me see if I can get a better angle for you. This part is going to go... Where you going, motherfucker? Right here. Sorry. This part goes into this part here. I have that piece right here. It has an O-ring in there. I'm not going to replace that. Oh, did it have an O-ring? No, it didn't. Oh, right here. on the other side. And it looks fine, so I'm not going to replace that. And I have this thing to clamp it in place. I used these Danko O-rings. Where'd they go? These ones. They're kind of small. They're the number 60 1/4 inch. I measured the orange ones, and they were 1/4 inch also. The orange ones that come with the breville. But I didn't feel like waiting for shipping online, so I just bought those. They were a few bucks. I'll probably return these. These are a bit large. These stretch to almost exactly what you need, at least what it looks like. They're made out of rubber, and the breville ones are made out of silicone. I don't know if that makes a difference, but I'm going to try to reassemble and give this a shot. Yeah, that piece you just shove it in. The gold piece here. Just shove it in, make sure that the O-ring is in there. You shove it in, and you grab this piece, that piece, you put it in there. You should see white in that little crack. Come on, focus. Yeah, whatever, in there. So I went ahead and shoved it in, and you can see it's holding it in place, prevents the thing from shooting out, it looks like. And then, simple enough, the most simple part of this whole thing, this part just screws right on. I'm not going to use a tool. I'm just going to do hand tight. And that seems to be it as far as replacing that part. That was the biggest hassle ever. I've lost so many screws in this thing. I'm hoping that it'll actually work and the pressure will hold and that the wand will be working again. If not, then I've got a really cheap machine for espresso and a grinder. But let's try right hand. That's as tight as I can get it. Alright, so I'm going to reassemble it. I got all my screws there. Hopefully, this is blurry. All my screws there and hopefully it works.